So in FreeCAD, if you export to an STL or some other type of mesh-based file, and you notice that the last operation or a number of operations are missing from that file, say like a fillet is missing or a thickness is missing, then there are a number of scenarios that could cause that problem. One very common mistake is picking an operation from the tree that is not the operation that you want to export. For instance, in the part design workflow, you have a number of operations with the last one being the tip, denoted by the green icon with a little arrow within. This is the fillet here. If I clicked, say, the thickness and come up to File and Export, then you notice the file name is saying the thickness. If I save that, and I'm going to click on the body and press the space bar, I'm just going to import that back in with File and Import. And we see the STL there. Open that up. The fillet's missing. So you can see, turn this around, we've got no fillet on the side. And that's because we picked the thickness from the tree view. If I pick the fillet, I'm going to delete the mesh. This time that's show the body, clicking on it and pressing the space bar, and click the fillet this time, and File, Export. You notice in the file name now, it's saying body fillet. If I save that now and go through the same process, hide in the body and File, Import, so we can see that STL, it will now have the fillet on there. The safest option is that we click on the body itself. We click the body and go to File and Export. That exports the body, the last operation. We'll just save that. Just hide the body a second so we can see what imports. And you can see we've got what we need. So how do we get into this position in the first place? Well, sometimes it's quite simple. I'm just going to delete that mesh and show the body. So often it's as simple as this. I've got my model and I want to create a larger thickness in here. So I'll go up through the tree view, looking at the previous operations that have been made. Started with a pad, and then we had the thickness and then the fillet. So I go back in history, double click the thickness, and then change the thickness. Let's say I increased it and then hit OK. Look what's happened. The thickness is still visible at the moment, but the fillet, the tip operation, the last operation in the tree view is not. So if I clicked the model and go up to File and Export, we look down, we can see it's exporting out the thickness. So we can see straight away from the file name what's happening. And the reason is that we selected it from the screen. The operation that's currently visible is the thickness, so you can see it selected in the tree view. If I clicked on the body and cut to File and Export, and we'll save that off, we'll just replace the file in there. Let's see what's happened. File, Import. We can see if we hide the body, pressing the spacebar, we've got the fillet there because we exported the top level body. If we export the top level body and look down at the tip, and this is in part design only, we see we have the fillet there. So that's the last action. So this exported out correctly because we selected the body from the tree view. If we've got an action visible, like so, at the moment selecting the body, I click, it's going to select the face of that last action, that last operation. I click again, it's selected the operation. And if we click once more, it's selected the body. So in part design, always select the body or the last operation. Now, one other problem is if we change the tip. So if I change the tip to the thickness, right click and set tip, we look, the tip icon has moved up to the thickness. If I click the body, if I export, tip is going to be exported, which is the thickness. So I hope that's helped with answering that common query about exporting from the part design and missing operations such as fillets or thicknesses from the exported model. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope to see you in the new one. If you like what you see and you want to donate to the channel, then you can do so via Ko-Fi or Coffee at ko-fi.com/MANG0 or via PayPal at paypal.com/PayPalMe/DarrenBEstone. I also run a Patreon where you can get early access and additional content, and that's at patreon.com/MangoJellySolutions. Links can be found in the channel header, on the About page, or in the descriptions of these videos. I thank everybody that's donated so far. It really helps to keep the lights on so I can produce more content and also expand the channel. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing to these videos, and I hope to see you again in the next one.